एयर चीफ मार्शल एपी सिंह इस वक्त प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस कर रहे हैं, बता रहे हैं कि कैसे ऑपरेशन सिंदूर को अंजाम दिया गया और पाकिस्तान को कितना नुकसान हुआ। सुनिए।
They know what kind of price they can pay. And once we have achieved those objectives, we should look for all windows of opportunity to stop that, rather than just continue. We were actually on a song that night. I hear from so many people. I don't want to say that, but some people very close to me have said, "Aur marna tha." I'm telling you that. But can we continue to be at war? Why should we be at war when we can avoid it or we can stop it? That is my way of looking at it. I think the nation has taken a very, very good decision. And we were a part of that decision, but it was cannot be taken at our level. It has been taken at much higher level, but it was a good decision. Now we have to make sure that we remain steadfast that should we need to again do something, we are not found wanting. But what to do, that call will be taken at much higher level. Another takeaway that I see from here is we've been talking a lot about drones. All the recent conflicts, drones have come into forefront, and somehow I think we should not be drawing a wrong lesson. I'm worried about that part. Drones are very good means for many things, but I don't think just drones can win you war. You will require the bigger weapons, you will require long-range weapons, you will require the precision strike capability, because drones are more of a nuisance. Or for very short-range, small targets, you can use those. Even there is a lot of talk about manned, unmanned. No, very soon the manned flights will be a thing of the past and all that. I don't see anything happening in foreseeable future. Man will remain in the loop. You may have a lot of AI coming in, machine learning coming in helping the man take a decision. You may have a lot of things automated. But as a decision maker, man has to remain in the loop. And ethically so also. Tomorrow you can't blame the machine for taking a wrong decision. I don't know which machine will march in the court martial, So I think we need to put in effort towards in all directions, not just in one. People see drone, because of smaller systems, because of easy to, I think, get things together, people are grabbing onto it, including our, some industry also. Of course, this is a good platform for our startups to start from, but they should only use it as a stepping stone. They can't expect that, just drones and everything else will just disappear or fade away. Indigenization I've already touched upon. I think indigenization is mandatory. We can't wish away. We have to make sure that we have in-house capability and capacity. I think capacity is very much important. We can't be storing things for, we can't predict how long the war is going to last. If we store items, they have life. We can't be just, storing and then throwing them away. So we have to have a very healthy mix of keeping certain items, available for immediate response and manufacturing capability, building up, ramping up within that period to a stage where they can support our effort. So that is something which has to happen, for which everybody, all of us have to come together. I think I have spoken enough about it. So I will not delve more into this topic. I thought, since I have some 10 minutes more, so and I have a mix of a crowd here, a lot of people in uniform, a lot of people who are veterans, and of course there are some people from HAL and other people. So I'll cover certain points, which we. One point which is meant for actually veterans. It's it's come to my, I've realized that whenever somebody writes something about another service, that other service gets senti about it. And same thing is my own seniors message me. Dekh kya bol raha hai ye? Look, what has he written? I told you they will say like this. That kind of thing starts. So I personally feel we've always been talking about domain specialization. Air Force has been it's been always been our call. Even when we talked about theatre command, we said domain specialization should remain. So I feel as veterans also, let's write about our own domain more than others' domain so that others don't feel hurt. And especially if somebody else has written and then the comments start back and forth, it becomes very awkward. People think as ye to aapas mein ladte rehte hain type. It's actually not learn. It is discussion, but at times it crosses that healthy limit and that goes into an awkward situation. So this is the request I wanted to make to everybody who is writing, who is expressing opinion. You express opinion about people in blue or what is happening, what should be done. I think it will be always taken with good spirit. We are always looking for that opinion from you all. And it has been guiding us on many occasions. Sometimes maybe that opinion of yours has been taken, but we have not reacted to it. I'm sure there are cases like that. But then you have to take, give me that, this thing that now that I am in that chair, I know what is happening around me. I have to take some decisions there. I have to live with people around. So it's like, sometimes I've also heard, actually again I'm getting carried away, there is media here. No, I'll tell you, people have said about some other officer, no, look what he said here. Can't you tell him this? You should. I say, yes, sir, I will. And after 2 days, I meet the same person. He says, did you tell him in clear words or no? So once I had to give him an example. I said, sir, how many times have you been able to tell something in clear words to your wife? So in our case also, it is like marriage. We have to manage that relationship. So I have to send some subtle hints. I have to give some diplomatic kind of, statement here and there in front of that person to tell him that, look, you are stepping a little beyond. You should not be saying this. But when it comes to my own people, my own mentors, I think I can be very open about it. So that is what I'm doing today. I'm requesting that all of us in blue, let us write more about our own system than the others. And let's get our own house in order. I think that's the best way to move forward. And also, I have said it in one of the previous Veterans Conference or something, that Veterans Day, this thing, that you are the ones who have chosen me. So please have confidence. That's all I can say. And I can promise you, from my team, people who are in uniform as of now, we will not let you down. We will try our best to our bit. Okay. So please have confidence that we will do our job. I have few points that I'm covering now are actually meant for people in uniform, but I actually thought there will be more veterans here, so I'll just inform you all what we've been focusing on. But since there are people in blue, and many of them, some of them may have heard me saying this earlier, but many of them may not have. Very important to keep the synergy and harmony within any force. We need to be together in one group, as a one team. We can't be divided into various branches, sections, trades. We can't be doing that. We all have to go as one team, whether it's an AC somewhere, doing some technical job, or a chief of air staff doing some other job. Everybody has a role to play. And we all